Hi, Faith. My name is Kaitlyn. I'm the school counselor. First of all, I want you to know that whatever you say to me in here is going to be completely confidential. So, unless you talk about hurting yourself, hurting somebody else, none of what you say is going to be heard by your parents, by other faculty, nothing like that. Okay? Can you tell me a little bit about why you're here today?
Why I came in today is I don't know if I want to go to a four-year school right after I'm done with my degree.
Okay, what degree are you working on right now?
Human Services Technology.
All right. That is a big decision to make. There's a lot of pressure. Are you feeling pressured by your parents? I know that's often a really big.
Yes, I do feel pressured by my parents. They're really the ones that are like gunning for me to go to a four-year school right after I'm done with my two-year degree.
Okay, so no breaks. They're just like once you're done, you're going to 4 year.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, that's a big decision. Do you have any idea of what you like in general? I mean, you picked human services.
Well, I like helping people.
Okay.
I guess I've always been kind of maternal where if someone was sad or need reassuring or anything, I was there.
You were the one.
I was the one that they
Everybody.
went to and all that fun stuff.
Okay, and you enjoy it.
Yeah.
So you have the maternal instinct and you enjoy helping people. So you thought, okay, career path right here. That's all right. That's really great. But you're not sure where you want to go with that concerning your bachelor's.
Exactly. I have no clue whatsoever. I just don't know.
Okay, and I mean it is a big decision. I feel like you put a lot of thought into this, and I feel like you're introspective and you know yourself, which is a really good jumping off point. Let's talk about possible majors. Have you considered the social work major?
Yes.
Okay. Um, have you considered maybe psychology or sociology?
Also, yes.
Okay, so you've done a little thinking. Have any of them stood out to you?
Not exactly. All of them just kind of keep blending into each other, and none of them pop and say,
Okay.
"Pick me
Right.
as your bachelor's major."
Okay.
So I just have no clue.
I feel like a lot of people kind of get lost in that because they are similar, they sound similar, and a lot of the classes do overlap. So maybe we can kind of go over some of the differences.
Yes, that
Okay.
sounds great.
Cool. All right. So with social work, you're set up a little bit more to do the clinical work. It's more specific. You're working in the field with clients. With psychology, it's a little bit more about general understanding of the human mind, a little bit more study intensive. And then you've got sociology, and that's more surveys and studies, and you're kind of looking at the big picture. That's more statistics. Does any of that kind of jump out at you?
The psychology one really does because all the psychology classes I've taken, I've really enjoyed. They're actually my favorite classes to take.
Okay. And I mean, that's really great. Not a lot of people kind of know like what they like, and the fact that that stood out to you says that that's a really good track to be on. Um, Maybe a good one to look into. Maybe before our next session, you could come up with a list of pros and cons, things that you like about this psychology program. Maybe if you want to look at some of the required classes, and maybe some cons, some things that intimidate you, things that maybe you think you might have trouble with in the psych program. And then we can look at that list and maybe we could come up with a similar list for different majors that you like. But let's focus on psychology right now for sure. Does that sound like reasonable homework?
Oh yeah, that sounds reasonable. I can definitely do that.
Okay, great. So I really enjoyed meeting with you, and I enjoy meeting with you again. So thanks for coming in today.
No problem. Thank you for having me.